Alright. Oh, hello everybody. How you guys doing? This is good old Reverend Ordo. And this is the anonymous Mando'Ade Sec network. And it's my back here. Itch. Okay. Got itch. Okay. Now, we all seen each other go live, on different platforms like TikTok and Rumble and YouTube and Minds and shit like that. So there are new people coming up on social media like YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and X and shit like that. Even the alternative ones like Gab, Minds, MeWe, CloudHub, BitChute, Rumble, Parler, Getter, all that stuff like that, and even Tumblr. Now, to get the numbers to go live, okay, Now, here on YouTube, you would need about 50 subscribers, okay, 50 subscribers. Now, Rumble is making it easy for you, but also to go live, you need five followers, okay, 5 followers. And I got 7 followers. I'm able to go live on Rumble. And now, a friend of mine, for a while now, she's trying to reach 50. Trying to reach 50. So she can go live on here on YouTube. Now, it's not easy. Okay, not easy, because now it used to be 100. Okay, it used to be 100 to go live. Okay, now I don't know where along the way where they cut it in half. Where if you want to go live on YouTube, you need 50 subscribers. Now 50 is not, to me now, it's like you gotta really up your A game each and every time to reach 50 subs, right? 50 subs. It's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. So the thing is, it's not easy to get 50 subs or even 100 subs so one can go live. Now, the only way one can go live is through Streamlab and or StreamYard. Now, StreamYard, you could bypass the number to get 50. Calm down. You're okay. You're good. Relax. Now, when you look at Instagram, you could get on there instantly. You could stream live instantly. Same with Facebook. Just push the button, boom, you're good. But there's some platforms where you need a certain amount of followers or subs or whatnot, to go live, So you gotta wonder what are the absolute numbers? What can one do? You create your content. Create your content. See about getting comments, because you want things to be level. Okay, level. Not everybody's gonna like your video, your content. Some may like your content, some may not. Now, I got a viewer. Now, thing is, not everybody's going to give you a thumbs up or give you a comment, but you'll get a view or viewers. depends on the content itself. You know, it's not easy, but certain content will get you subs. Like if you have an issue you're talking about, and you want to make an awareness, create an awareness, like cancer or HIV. Kind of want to give people a, like, you know, and try to find, like, you want it to create content on safety. You know, it's fine, it's good. You know, we need safety. We need common sense. Okay, now me, I talk about different things. I don't stick to one thing. There's different things that I mentioned, and I talk about, you know. And I try to keep it where I want to hear your comment below, because I want to hear from you guys, the viewers, you know, the subs, you know, who will come in here to listen, you know, and because my content is to get people to think, to really think, you know. But I also do a public service announcement on, you need to be careful on what you say on social media. And I do that because some of you don't want to get into any legal, how you say, legal ramification, where you need a lawyer because someone saw your content, saw your video and whatnot, and was offended and might want to sue you for that, you know, whatever, you know. So YouTube has a YouTube, TikTok, you know, X, Rumble. All platforms have that community guideline, right? Community guidelines, right? They have a TOS, which is terms of service. Now, these things, see, when someone creates a platform, they write up a terms of service, and also the platform's community guidelines, you know. And sometimes you have issues with people on the very platform you're using, and some of them are pretty much far left. Some of them are progressives and liberals and very far right neocons and rhinos that kind of piffy, bitchy, mopey over you saying things that even, look, they could disagree with you, that's fine, but if you disagree with them, oh god, oh, sky's falling, chicken little still small, what the fuck, holy shit, then things get really, really weird, okay? Just absolutely weird. So, and I was thinking about this for the past few days. I'm like thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. I mean, every platform has that terms of service, community guidelines, and they have policies. Now, sometimes policies. Now, you would get an email stating, "Dear so-and-so, we've seen your content. In your content," they would throw out a policy violation on your content, which doesn't really go with the violation. sometimes your content will get hit with a policy that does not go with the content, you know. And it's funny because you got these libertard lefty cock jockey morons that would hit, like, for example, right now I'm doing a video on what it takes to get the number so once can go live, right? You want to stream live on YouTube and you want to get your thing out there where you want to help people, right? Help people, maybe even teach people. And there's gonna be that one person, that one dumb shit, whether on the platform or someone seeing your content, right? Remember. And there's going to be a time where they're going to hit you with they're going to flag your video, right? Flag your thing, and hit you with a content violation or some kind of policy violation, you know. But you don't know, right? And so you got to really pay attention and be careful because you can speak logically from the heart because you want to say, hey, look, this is what's going on, this is what I'm going through, and this is why I'm doing this, is to give people a heads up, even educate, maybe even have other people who are doing the same, who are going through the same thing as myself, so we can teach and educate people that yes, this can happen to you or your loved ones or whatever it is, you know. And you know, so the thing is, to go live on a platform, sometimes there's different, like the YouTube you need 50, right? You need 50. Rumble you need 5. You need 5. So and to stream, to go live on TikTok, you need 3 days, each day 30 minutes. And when you get that third 30-minute thing, you could talk, you could still go live, but if you want to talk to people or something like that, you know, whatever it is, you need 1 day, Tuesday, and a third day to go 30 minutes. Then you could do, if you want to bring in someone who you want to hear from them, bring them on, you know, have a debate, have a convo, have a powwow, you know. I mean, you could go live on, you can stream, do your thing on TikTok, but you need 30 minutes for 3 days. To bring in someone, you want to have a debate, a conversation, and maybe even hear from the people that's watching, and just really, you know, I do a TikTok live every now and then, every very blue moon, and I get called, hey, Unc. I get called Unc, like short for Uncle. Hey, Unc, what's up? Hey, Unc. Don't bother me none, you know. I am an uncle. I'm also a great uncle. I'm a great uncle to a nearly a year-old little girl, who my great niece. I never thought I'd be a great uncle at 49. Never thought. But I love being a dad. I love being an uncle. Those are the two things I love. But I also love being a brother. I love being a brother, man. Those are the three things I love about me being alive here. You know, being a brother, being an uncle, and a great uncle, even, you know, dad. You know, yeah. So when you get those numbers to go live, so like on Rumble or YouTube, that's you're hitting your milestone fast. And a friend of mine, she finally made 50, and I am very proud that they did. You know, like, wow, awesome. And right now I'm at 30. Right now I'm at 30 on YouTube, and let's see here. I'm at 30. I'm at 30 subscribers, and on my anonymous Mando'Ade network, it's 30. My anonymous Mando'Ade Sick has 11 subscribers. And what I'm doing, I'm trying to build them up. And trying to build them up. Like, really, really build them up, you know. So the thing is, you have to really be careful, because you will hit roadblocks, you'll hit bumps in the road along the way, and I just want everybody to understand that. Look, some do it for fun, some do it as a career, some do it to do a PSA kind of thing, you know. Not quite a PSA, but kind of more of a cross between a PSA but also educational thing. Like, hey, look, this was going on, this was happening. There's people like myself going through the same thing. We're trying to get people together to start a group of individuals that are going through a rough patch, right? A rough patch caused by a moron who has a duper delight smile. Someone who is a plausible deniability bullshit. That kind of person. And want to get a group of people who are going through this crazy shit, so we could have a group get together and just look, talk, speak, tell your story, and the reason why you're in this situation, and stronger. This group, this community is stronger together. Okay, and sometimes you have people on the platform. Sometimes you have individuals on those platforms trolling you and just really try to find a way to disrupt, you know, disrupt your work, and just try to ruin, just basically trying to fuck up your your work, to find people, get people together to really educate who is willing to listen, willing to open up their eyes, you know, and their mind, you know, open up their eyes, mind, and ears, and their heart, because you have to really pay attention, man. Like, really fucking pay attention, because the thing is, every platform from YouTube to Meta to TikTok, you know, and you know, and what's it, threads, you know, they have a community guideline. They have a TOS, short for terms of service. And, I would advise and recommend that put a red line in the sand for yourself and challenge yourself, and hoping that you don't cross that red line you set for yourself, because there's times, I'll be honest, there's times that I came this far past the red line a few times, on YouTube and TikTok. I came that close past that red line a few times, but I took a step back and realized I have to really use my head, man, use my brain more, because not everybody is going to like your content. Okay, not everybody. Okay, that's from me. This here's from me. To let you guys know. Okay, not everybody's gonna like your content, because you have idiots that are viewers, but also that work for the same platform you're using, that you're on, because they themselves have an ideology that they're following, right? Some are far right, some are right, some are far left, some are left. And there's a few that, like myself, we are in the very simple, we're dead center, in the middle. Because we don't believe in the left-right bullshit, I don't. I'm a conservative, yeah, I am. I'm a conservative, but I'm also a libertarian. I am we call a Jeffersonian libertarian conservative. I'm what we call a Samuel Adams libertarian conservative. You could say I am a Ben Franklin libertarian conservative. A George Washingtonian libertarian conservative. Right. A John Adams libertarian conservative. Smaller government is better. Limited government is better. Big government is tyrannical. It's a political party dictatorship kind of thing. I hope I got it right, viewer. Did I hit on the nose? So the thing is, for a long time you had social media like Facebook and YouTube and even TikTok, and these are the main ones. Okay, the alternative of Minds, Gab, MeWe, CloudHub, Parler, Getter, Rumble, Tumblr, Clapper, Truth Social, that don't really censor you, but there was a case with Parler. Okay, you cannot blame the platform. You yourself, as an individual, you are responsible for what you post, what you upload to your profile. What you do. You are responsible. Okay. Can't blame the platforms. You got to be responsible for your own actions. Okay. Example number 1. Okay. This was during the 2024 election. Okay. Harry Sisson tweeted, and he said, I didn't say that. He doubled down on it. He tried to bullshit to save his own ass. Now, Trump had presidential immunity on certain things. And Harry Sisson said on X, these were his words. Since Joe Biden has presidential immunity, I think he should send the Marines to go after Donald Trump and send in the military to take out the Supreme Court justices. And I read this. I've seen this. And I'm sitting like, dude, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You have to be careful what you say because people will see it. They will screenshot it. And they will share it all over social media and the internet. Even though this, you think you're saving your own ass because, oh, I didn't say that. They're going to show you to your face of what you tweeted, what you posted, what you uploaded. Look, you have to be careful too because, again, community guidelines and terms of service. Okay? Now, if you were smart and understand, look, things you post, things you say, things you tweet, whatever you do, can get you into legal ramification where you will get sued. You will get sued, you know. And that's the thing you want to avoid, you know. And you think you know mean better, but the thing is, dude, you have to use your fucking noggin, man. Use a thing called discernment and actually stop and think for a moment of what the fuck you're doing. Think, man. Discernment is my new favorite word. The definition will tell you what discernment means. Here, I'll work to you guys. Okay. Okay. This is discernment definition. It's a noun. The act or process of exhibiting keen insight and good judgment. Keenness of insight and good judgment, the act of discernment. Okay, this is from the Merriam Dictionary. The quality to be able to comprehend what is obscure skill is in discerning. He displayed a lack of discernment in selecting suitable job candidates. And acting of perceiving or discerning something, the quick discernment of an opponent's weakness. Insight, perceptiveness, subconscious, sageness, wisdom, perception, perceptivity, succidity, substance. Perception implies quick and often sympathetic discernment as a shade of feeling, an novelist of keen perception into human motives.
Discernment. Discernment. Discernment.
It's a noun. It's a noun.
Discernment.
Again.
Discernment.
Now, thing is,
discernment, discernment, discernment.
I know it's some of you that don't want to hear it, but you gotta understand the word and definition, because it's not easy. It doesn't just pop up out of the ground like a damn gopher. You have to discover what it is and what it means. You know, it's not an easy thing, but you know, you gotta understand. Isn't man logic, thinking? If you don't think, you're just a dumbass. I've been called dumbass off and on in my life. Sometimes we have to admit, sometimes we could be wrong. You know. But again, to get the numbers to go live on, you know, again, Facebook, YouTube has 50. You need 50. Rumble, you need 5 followers. You know, and it's just it's what you need. You know, me, I bypass. I use Streamlabs and StreamYard because easy ones to use. You know, it's just that you gotta have common sense, man, because you know. But again, just heads up, kind of hope you guys like this video, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. Happy and wise. I mean that. Be wise, man. Healthy and wise. Healthy, happy, and wise. I mean that because, look, all of us be happy, well, and wise. Happy, well, and wise, you know. And, so, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you like this video. I want this video to be a talking piece between everybody, including my viewers, and have that talk. You know, that's why I do that's why I do my content, because I want you guys to talk amongst yourselves as well as to me, because I want to hear from you guys, because to me, hearing from you guys is important to me, so we could have that convo, have that powwow, man. You know, and have that powwow. You know. And so, I mean, have that convo. I will read your comment and respond, because what is missing in this world is the ability to communicate. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Guess what that line came from? If you know where that line is from, comment below. What we have here is a failure to communicate. What classic film can, what line, now that line, what movie did it come from? It's a classic film. If you know what it is, comment below. Again, what we have here is a failure to communicate. It's a fact. Fact. Exactly. Cool Hand Luke. Cool Hand Luke with who? Paul Newman. Paul Newman. Right on, man. Right on, dude. Right on. Right on. Cool Hand Luke. Now, I'm gonna say one line. Stand up, open your windows, yell out, "I'm in mad as hell. I ain't gonna take this anymore." I am mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore. It's an old movie. It's an old film. Or you got people who are eating like the tube, live like the tube, talk like the tube. They become the tube. Exactly. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is that it's true. It's true. Yeah. Back then, TV, right? Now, what comedian said? He mentioned this about, right? Television, right? Black comedian said it's called television. Television. It's a black comic. It's a black comic. Television. He said that in the He said that in the 90s. Television. His name is Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin. Because everybody right now, your phone has become a tube. Your phone, your smartphone, has now become the tube. Right? People are now living like the tube, talk like the tube, eat like the tube. Become the tube. Yes, that's from Network. Now this one is one of my all-time favorites. The government should be afraid of the people. The people should be afraid of the government. November, November, the 5th of November. V for Vendetta. Yeah. Because it's happening. Your phone has now become your tube. You become this. You're eating like this. You're living like this. You become this. These ends marriages. It ends relationships and shit. It ruins kids. It ruins teenagers. It's ruining humanity. Part curse, part utility. That's what it is. But more curse than anything else. My name is Reverend Ordo, and this has been the anonymous Mando'Ade Sect and Network. We are a legion. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.